out of those thousands of thoughts, only 5% of them are good thoughts. And the rest of them are negative reinforcement thoughts. And then, and they said, the trick is, to be paying attention to how you talk to yourself.
Gratitude and self-love attract so many amazing results too.
So I think I may have told you I just went to the Optimal Health Institute about a month and a half ago, and it was just like it was a place to like reset, right? And it was you juiced for 4 days. They fed you vegan food, and I'm a meat eater, right? But I'm like, all right, I'm just going to go with this because I need the reset, right? I need to kind of start firing again the way I want to, and I knew that food was kind of having an effect on me on that. So I went and in that experience, they have classes, and one of the classes, the woman that was facilitating it had said that we have up to 60,000 thoughts per day.
We had a little blip. We're back.
Yes.
All right. So we have 60,000 thoughts a day.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. And like if you didn't hear the last part, I just said that I looked it up because I'm like, man, that seems like way too many. And I did the division by it. It was like, I don't know how many thoughts a minute, but too many. So I saw it to where it was either some people were saying 6,000 thoughts a day, Dr. Google, up to 120,000 thoughts a day, somewhere around there. But let's just say it's 30 thoughts a day, right? Or 30,000 thoughts. What they all said was that out of those thousands of thoughts, only 5% of them are good thoughts. And the rest of them are negative reinforcement thoughts. And then, and they said, the trick is, to be paying attention to how you talk to yourself, right? Like that's if you can't control the 60,000 thoughts that you have to a degree, you can control how you talk to yourself, right? How you deliver for yourself. And so that's a hard thing to accept for a guy from Philadelphia, right? Who, I don't need to practice self-love, right? I don't need to do good things for myself. I don't need to be vulnerable, like all that stuff. So, but all you have to do is just try it, right? And the experience will drive you to a better habit, right? I have my ego response of that's kind of, I don't know, that's not for me, to like, well, what do I have to lose? And then having the experience of like, yeah, just concluding with myself and having better conversations will lead me to a better state and a better experience internally. And that all what we all want anyway is just peace, right? Like peace. Imagine that.
And I love that approach. I mean, like, what do you have to lose by dedicating 2 weeks to it, a month to it? And when we think about reprogramming anything, I always equate it to like a computer system, right? If you think about shoving that much processing through any computing system, let alone your brain, it's going to you'll get that little spinning wheel if you have a Mac. And so if you can reprogram it to not have that level, whether you're cutting down the number of thoughts and then it's positive instead of heavy or negative, then all you're doing is optimizing your system.
That's right.
Why wouldn't you do that? It just makes sense.
Right. Agreed.